Hey everyone, welcome back, and you can read all about this workshop, the simulation modeling workshop for lean process design, here on this page, but I wanted to tell you more about it in person and just describe to you what you can expect, what you're going to get, because we're very excited about this. This is one of the greatest things we've offered, I think, ever. So just wanted to tell you in person what to expect. So a couple things. Just give you a quick summary, just take a couple minutes. But basically, what we're going to do in this workshop is, number one, I'll just walk down the steps. We're going to introduce you to the concepts of static line design. We teach a 3-day class on mixed model line design, but a part of this simulation workshop is you need to know the basics of a static line design, because that's our starting point, that's our foundation. So in this class, we're going to spend a little bit of time kind of like data dump on how to design a mixed model line, really accelerated. If you've had that background, that's great. If you haven't, you're gonna get an earful of how to create a static design, but that's going to be a part of it. And then very quickly thereafter, we're going to give you a simulation software tool. So you need to have Excel, you need to have macros, by the way, macro capability. Sometimes companies turn that off as well. No, you need to have macro capability, but there's no software installation. We're going to give you a simulation tool. And we're going to start walking step by step through the model building process. How do you build a simulation model? Piece by piece. So by piece, I mean, what are the lines? What are the products? What are the processes? How are they connected? What is the demand? What's your master schedule look like? All those things we're going to walk through, and as we do that, you're going to actually be hands on the keyboard building models. We'll start with simpler models, and then we're going to go to more complex models with all the kinds of challenges that you may find. Feeder lines, options, buffers, variable staffing. All of these issues are going to be worked through over this 3-day period. So plan to really spend a lot of time hands-on, which I think will be very exciting. Next important point, one of the instructors, other than ourselves from the Leonardo Group, we're going to have with us Dr. Jalal Kaplan. Now, Dr. Kaplan is not only one of the world's experts in simulation modeling, he's been doing this for a long time, PhD from the University of Southern California in industrial engineering, long-term representative for ProModel Corporation on the East Coast, and worked with some of the big boys, done models for Columbia Sportswear, for Toyota, for all the automotive companies. So done big simulation projects, but he's also the developer of this software tool, the Excel tool. He's going to be there as a co-presenter and also as a mentor. So any questions, you're going to have it straight from the horse's mouth from Dr. Jalal Kaplan. So what we're going to be doing is building models, understanding the theory, with the goal of this. When you leave after these 3 days, you are going to be essentially a super user of simulation modeling. And rest assured, whatever you learn is going to apply to whatever software you're using. Now, you can take this Excel tool back with you, of course, but if your company is using some other platform software, it's going to apply just as well, because all of these software systems work pretty much the same way. The simulation modeling theory is pretty much the same. The differences in interfaces and so on and features can vary from software product to software product, but the output is all pretty much the same. So don't worry if you're not using Excel in your company, you're using ProModel, or you're using Arena, or you're using FlexSim or some other system. This is going to apply to you just as well. Where we're going to meet, this workshop is going to be held in Genesee, Colorado. If you've been to Colorado before and gone up to the ski areas, as many of you have, you're driving up I-70 and you look back and you see the city of Denver behind you kind of fading in the distance, but you can still see it. That's kind of where Genesee is. So there's a conference center there, and we're going to be holding this workshop there. So not too far. It's not a big trip out of Denver. It's on the in the foothills outside of Denver, but very nice place, a little bit out of town. Really fantastic place. Dates June 21st through the 23rd of this year, 2016. Now it's a smallish conference center. The room is adequate, but it's not huge. We can't fit more than about 25 or 30 people there. So if this is something of interest to you, grab your seat for this. Get registered. Or if you can't get registered but you're interested, call us on the contact information shown here and ask us to reserve a seat while you figure out getting approval or whatever it takes. But we're pretty sure it's going to fill up, so please act promptly on this. All right? So that's it. You can read more about it right here on this page. We hope to see you there. Okay, bye now.